What is up, everybody? It's Verse here today, and we have to talk about the GOW Ragnarok reviews so far. It has been pretty positive so far on Metacritic. A lot of review sites has given this game a 10 out of 10. Really very high score. So hopefully this game is gonna be a very great game. It comes out within a week, I believe. So hopefully this game lives up to the expectations that these reviewers gave it out. But fanboys couldn't be happy that all these review sites are giving this game a 10. They had to be super butthurt that one review site gave it a 6 out of 10. They just said it was pretty much above average at this point, which is not a bad review. It's just saying it's above average. But Sony fanboys are really upset, especially this one in particular, was really upset that of IGN Korea's GOW Ragnarok review, which is quite hilarious because you see that all these websites give it a 10 out of 10, but you're just super butthurt that one review site gave it a 6 out of 10. So this is MBG who says clown. So apparently, if you give God of War, don't give a 10 out of 10, you're a clown, apparently. So, let's see what they said, though. What did they say to give it a 6 out of 10? So they said, the game's core design has not moved an inch since the prequel, and the story seems to be lacking in creativity in a comparison. Unlike the well-coordinated experience as a whole, like last time, everything in Ragnarok seems to have like soulless puppets attached to a series of strings, although the reskin aspect of walking formless seems to be the safest bet. If you were to find any sort of effort of evolution since the prior title, it will feel as lackluster from a highly anticipated title to make its grand entrance. This one feels rather like a quickly brewed DLC of the previous title instead. So he's saying it's not too much far improved from from the last game. So who knows? I'm gonna try it out for myself when the game releases and see if it goes more along with this review or if it's like more with the 10 out of 10 reviews, because we know how Sony gets down. Whenever they get like a sort of like bad review, the fanboys harass their review site like they did with the other websites, Stevivore or Survivor, however you pronounce that website. It's like if you give a game a bad score, the fanboys only harass the site. The Sony blacklists these people from getting review copies. So who knows which reviews is actually like more accurate, this one or the other 10 out of 10 ones. So we shall see when that day when the game actually releases. But let's see what people have to say about this post right here. This guy calling these reviewers a clown. Let's see. He's allowed to have an opinion. And he says, "Who said he wasn't? I'm allowed to also think it's a clown opinion." Okay. Why isn't this on Metacritic? It is kind of, yeah. I thought Metacritic had all the major websites, but I guess it's the high score one. That is kind of interesting. Why is this on Metacritic? Okay. Basically, what an Xbox fanboy would say on Twitter. Okay. Of course, it's IGN Korea. Why is it that Korea always has to be the weirdest? What? Do they have a trend of giving games these average scores? I don't know. Let's see. He is probably an Xbot. Oh, so if you don't give the major first party Sony game a 10 out of 10, you're an Xbot apparently. Then this guy says, "What a clown." So you're a clown or Xbot if you don't get this God of War game a 10 or a 9 out of 10. That's interesting. Stop calling IGN a clown. It's a whole circus. They have this butthurt over one review. Jeez. Is it South or North Korea? I'm pretty sure it's obvious which Korea it is, but okay. Let's see. A review is just the opinion of one person. There is no right or wrong here. In what way does it impact your enjoyment of a game if someone else doesn't like it as much as you do? I don't know why they care so much. They're gonna get the game day one anyway, so why do they care so much that one place gave it a 6 out of 10, which isn't even a bad score. It's above average. So I mean, I don't know. A clown indeed. Just look at the same logic here. Apparently you're a clown if you don't give this game a 10 out of 10. Nah, people can have different opinions, but that's just disrespectful. Okay, so you can't give this game a 6 out of 10, or you just being disrespectful to God of War, apparently. It got such a high score, and the attack on low scores begins. So now, I guess the conspiracy theories come out that people are gonna give it low scores now. Like, what? I definitely saw this coming, not gonna lie. People with different opinions are not allowed, apparently so. Not everyone is going to think the same thing as you do. It's okay for people to have different tastes. If the majority of reviews are positive, why does theirs matter? Yeah. Apparently, Sony fanboys can't understand that people have different opinions. Like for example, people preferring an Xbox over a PlayStation. They can't grasp that concept as well. So it's not shocking. It's not shocking. They're surprised that people can give this game not a 10 out of 10. So let's see. Look at this guy. So he put up. Now when you do the corny stuff, when they start putting up his reviewer history now, like you're that butthurt about his review score for this game. You got to pull up his history now. Really. Wow, it didn't take long for the ponies to get angry about someone's opinion about GOW Ragnarok. Yeah, they did the same thing with the Steppenwolf website. They harassed that website for the longest because they didn't give these Sony games good high scores as they thought they should. They thought they should get. So, PlayStation haters in full force. I see. So now they're a PlayStation hater because they didn't give GOW Ragnarok a 10 out of 10. Wow. Okay. What is this nonsense? So apparently, the conspiracy theories. Apparently, Phil Spencer is paying these people off to give IGN give it a low score. Wow. One of these attention-seeking weirdos. So he's a weirdo because so if he would have gave it a 10 out of 10, I guess he used to be normal. But because he gave it a 6 out of 10, he's a weirdo now. Okay. There's always gonna be the biased clown haters. It's just hilarious how you're just a clown. You're a hater if you give the game a 6 out of 10. But if you're giving it a 10 out of 10, you're just perfectly fine. So as long as you meet as long as you speak on what they're speaking, you're completely fine. If you go against that, you're just a clown or a hater. It's just interesting how that works out. Typical Xbot. So now he's an Xbot now. He didn't mention Xbox at all, but he's an Xbot now because he gave this game a 6 out of 10. And that's like, I don't think it just doesn't make any sense because I don't think Korea is a big Xbox centric like place. I think that country mostly like PlayStation centric, but you know, apparently he's just an Xbox guy now. It's just an Xbox guy. Okay. Maybe he is getting fired or something, so he wants to get attention before he gets fired. You can use this way he tries to describe the game for anything or anyone. Okay. Just these crazy conspiracy theories are just insane. Imagine a Korean site not being all too interested in a Western action game because they've always done so well in Korea, right? I don't know how these games do in Korea, so I don't know. Do the big Western games not do too well in the Asian countries? I have never thought to look at, so I don't really know. Criticism toward the story is fine. Not everyone will like every story, but gripping about the gameplay hasn't moved is annoying. I don't want it to. That's what God of War is all about. And the new moves I've been seeing Kratos doing looks what has been perfected. The already phenomenal combat from 2018. Okay. How dare he have an opinion of a game that you don't agree with? Gaming is subjective. Accept it. Yeah. Not everybody's like the same things. It's like they just can't understand that. I'm all for different takes, and people can easily not like a game for X, Y, and Z reasons, but no game is perfect, no matter what. Yeah, these 10 out of 10 scores, like this game better be really amazing to give a game a 10 out of 10 score. A perfect score, like that's kind of insane. But you know, there's a lot of 10 out of 10 scores. Like look how many 10 out of 10s this game got. Like this game is apparently this game is just perfection. And like I don't believe that one bit, but okay, that's perfection apparently. I believe to this review more than reviewer from PlayStation Magazine. You're the whole effing circus, but for some reason people listen to your opinions. OMG, a reviewer gave a game from a company I cuck for 24/7 a bad rating. Calling someone a clown for not liking their opinion of a game makes you look like a bigger clown. You could disagree with their opinion, but you look stupid as hell. The last part is just silly. Funny enough, most people would either barely play the 2018 game or just have seen bits and pieces of it. Also been saying that it's just DLC, which is quite dumb. I don't know. Is it just DLC? Is it really? I don't know. I mean, we can't just ignore all these 10 out of 10s though, so it has to be some type of merit at least to all these 10 out of 10 scores. I think it's kind of insane to give anything a perfect score, in all honesty, but the gaming media is going with 10 out of 10, so it might be. I'm expecting the game to be good. I don't want the game to be bad. I want the game to be good because I'm buying it day one, but it is interesting. Everybody's gave it a 10 out of 10 score. Let's see. Yeah, so I'm gonna conclude it right here. Hopefully, the game is good. It's actually gonna be up to what the hype is. What the hype is given towards this game is gonna be actually up to the level. It's actually gonna be deserving of a 10 out of 10 score these reviewers are giving it. But just to be so butthurt over a 6 out of 10 one review score, it's just ridiculous. And the different conspiracy theories these guys have been coming up with, like people have been paying these guys all for whatever ridiculous reason they've been putting. It's just been insane. It's like not everybody likes the same thing. This guy says it's just more like a DLC. It's like that not big of a difference. It's a little bit above average. So who knows? Like I say, decide for yourselves. But I definitely want to see your opinions about this post down below. Leave a like this video. And as always, thanks for watching and peace.